Think I'm live. Take two. Take two. Cold out here finally. Let me know if I'm live. I got cut off like first 15 seconds in. All right, so 52 seconds in. Here's Stace. Stace. Hello, Patriots. Lots of news going on. I spoke to you guys. Hey, here. Sorry. I know I'm walking with a dog off the leash, but lots of news. Remember I mentioned India and Pakistan over the weekend? Today is Monday, for I think like another hour here on the East Coast, but it was unconfirmed. But I brought it up to you guys. I said there's numerous reports of firing going on at the border via Twitter, but more reliable sources such as RT News came out with that and said, listen to this. Here.
India says that it shot down a Pakistani drone that crossed India's border. Seems kind of like another week.
This was approximately 30 minutes ago, at the most.
Another showdown, huh? Will the conflict continue as a weekly tit for tat, or should we be concerned about two nuclear powers hurling something more powerful at one another? And that's a big concern.
You know, overall contention.
Well, you know, this is kind of this is the same situation we were seeing with China, and now apparently it's developing with India. Again, the president's words: I am taking this step after intensive engagement between the United States and the government of India. I have determined that India has not assured the United States that it will provide equitable and reasonable access to the markets of India. Hot off the press, handed to me just as you were finishing up your report. We'll be all over it here on RT America. John Huddy, as usual. Thank you very much, my friend.
So Trump actually got involved with India. Hey, here. Here. He's being a little stubborn. So yeah, India is our ally. Can you guys see me? I'm in the dark, sorry. Yeah, India is our ally, obviously, and China is their ally. So Trump came out. Like I said, for those of you who just jumped in, there's a few more people in the chat room. Over the weekend, I had unconfirmed, reports of firing going on at the Pakistan-India border all over Twitter. And some of them are alleged intel, but again, halfway around the world, I could not confirm that. So I did not make a video about that, but I did bring it up to your attention. One sec, guys. Lots of news going on. So Trump got involved. Now he's tweeting about Russia, or excuse me, he's tweeting about the whole Pakistan and India thing, or conflict. My dog's being stubborn right now. This was 10 minutes ago. U.S. deploys THAAD missiles defense system in Israel. There's a couple C-130s, C-17s that just landed there in Israel. The U.S. military deployed its anti-ballistic missile defense system known as Thermal High Altitude Area Defense, THAAD, as part of a joint, of course they say, exercise between U.S. and IDF. We also, guys, the U.S. Army spending $500 million to train soldiers to fight underground. Again, this is from Military Times over the summer. So $500,000 to fight underground. And then this article just came out 2 days ago. Same source. Hey, here. Military Times. The 25th. So about a week, I guess. A little less than a week. It's gonna get dark for a second. What up, guys? Hold on, guys. The light. The light. Go, boys. Go, boys. So the first article was over the summer, 2018. Now they're back at it. Fort Bragg. It is darkness like you've never seen. The air you breathe could kill you in moments. All of your fire support, air, armor, or artillery is useless. The walls and ceiling could collapse. Communications can fail. The wrong turn can leave you utterless or utterly alone. So, why am I speaking about this now? Obviously, the whole North Korea issue, and again, for that, sometimes these deals don't go through. So nothing was signed during Trump's second meeting with little Kim, and the left, they see that as a fail. I don't see that as a fail. I mean, yeah, it'll be great if we could have got something signed, but you know, little Rocket Man was willing to. I mean, he traveled on a train for almost 4 days, I believe, approximately. So he's interested in speaking. But with the military training and making this public, folks, you have to understand the tunnel system. Ever since North Korea was a country, they've been digging tunnels. Since over 50 years of digging tunnels. Through September, this is the USGS, a 6.3 earthquake was picked up in North Korea. Come to find out, it was from a nuclear explosion test. So they did the atom bomb, a 6.3 nuclear explosion. That's huge. Sorry, guys. My mic, no sound. Was that covering up with my finger? Do I have sound? Sound. I'm sorry. I was focusing on my dogs, and now I'm focusing on chat. No, no gloves. Never gloves. Trigger finger. No, 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 no. Don't jump to conclusions. Or if you misunderstood me. I just want to, since I spoke about the article, the whole tunnel system, and it's on militarytimes.com. A lot of people are typically anything tunnel related was spec ops. We had the Marines in Afghanistan, but typically everything was spec ops for tunnels. But now they're training the Army, and that's just kind of like, it's kind of abnormal because the military's never been blunt like they are now with it. Again, guys, the source is military.com. Five by five. It's a little cold out here. Finally. How are you guys? So we have it's gonna get a little dark for a second. There's a lot of news going on, folks. A lot. I think Friday when I went live with you guys. We're going this way. Over here. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Ocean 77. So I'm at work. Sorry, walking and reading on the phone the wrong way. I don't like to chat like this, but a resident trying to break the other resident's bedroom door. She said she has to save the president. God bless her heart. God bless you, Ocean 77. Trust me, I've been there. I've been multiple jobs where I've been called to facilities like that, and they're 90. Most of these people, they're 90. I don't know where you work, but they're 96. They're mental. Just got here. What's happening? The U.S. military, they're being blunt about their training, where typically it's not so blunt. So over the weekend, folks, for those of you just joining in, I'll repeat myself one more time, or else you guys could watch live when I'm done. I had unconfirmed reports of shelling going on at the Pak and India border, just from Twitter. But a couple of the Twitter accounts were from quote-unquote generals. But again, they're half a world away. Nothing in the fake stream, but now it's all confirmed in the fake stream that they are, over the weekend, they were battling. RT News came out with multiple articles. Even Trump mentioned something. He got vocal now. He's involved. And then Israel, we had a couple C-130s and C-17s. We dropped off a couple THAAD missiles. They're high altitude. Bob Berger figured, I'll see what's happening. What's up, Jerry? Damn, it's cold out here for once. Feels good. Today was warm. It snowed last night, but now it's cold. Mark, what's up, buddy? Dublin. McGregor. Good morning, I guess, for you, right? Darlene, Randall Men in Black. in Venezuela again. What a crock. And mark my words, folks, Venezuela will pop. Like I said, it's not a rush. Juan Guaido is number 2 in my eyes. I guess in reality too, because he's not in Venezuela. He's in Colombia. But the part that's, again guys, the part that changes history, this has never been done before. We tried to do a coup d'etat before multiple times. And this is the very first time that the US and 50 other allies acknowledged some random 35-year-old who was educated in the States. He's an alphabet, you know, he's, in my eyes, in my opinion, YouTube, don't sue me, feel free. So like I said, there's no hostages, thank God. So there's no rush, like immediate rush. But that being said, we're not going to sit on this for years. Or not this past weekend. So about 9 days ago, when they had the Live Aid concert, that was a false flag event. I told you guys Rand Paul did something about it, and there's going to be more and more events. Just my opinion, just like what took place over the weekend. To get, we didn't have this in 2003 or 2001. It was whatever the fake stream said. Now you could question everything, question what I say, question everybody. So it's a lot harder to do these war for profit as the U.S. And again, I'm a patriot. I love my country, but not so much everything with my government. It's going to be interesting, folks. Very interesting. Finally, yeah, it is cold out here. Feels good finally. It snowed here last night, and then heavy rain, and then today was warm. 4:06 a.m. False flags, exactly what all we need. Another war. War, it's so complicated with war. Like, I can't just sit here and do a live chat, and break down what war is. Most of you guys know all about war, but just look at history itself. I wasn't around during Vietnam War, but everything, once you get awake, we knew about Pearl Harbor, allegedly. Do you look up that? Everything's a lie as far as politics. Everything. The two attacks on American soil, we knew prior. So I don't believe the deep state. That being said, I am a patriot. So people get that confused. They're like, "Oh, you're anti your country." No, I am a patriot. I'm not. Mama Potato, 80s yesterday and today 50s, plus killer tornadoes. What, 26 people dead down south, I believe? And people missing. That means they're dead, unfortunately. 14. It's not too cold here, but going from super warm, my body's not even acclimated yet to the winter. And for Jersey, we had a mild winter. Twilight Q says the CIA will be disbanded. Thoughts? Unfortunately not. Just my thought, because you asked. But they are being dealt with. severely dealt with for the good. Just my thought. Geoengineering is a real thing. Yes, geoengineering is real. I've been documenting it for the past century. If somebody doesn't believe that we're being sprayed, regardless of terminology, geoengineering, chemtrails, SAIs, whatever the name you want, forget about that. If you could take somebody who was asleep and say, look up, and you see grid marks in the sky, tic-tac-toe marks, you see X's, and then you see another aircraft at the same altitude with no tail, or yeah, a tail, but about this big, and they don't believe it. I mean, it's time to focus on yourself and your family and your friends. We still have time. Video, I'll break it down more, because over the past 48 hours I've been having pretty deep discussion with my friends and family who are awake and who served. So it's so easy too, guys. Like, every time you go to the grocery store, spend $10 on non-perishable foods. Non-perishable. Make sure you have plenty of water. That scares people. It does. It scares people. So I have to do like a slow intro. As soon as you say prepping, you sound like a lunatic, sound like a nut. But Mark, maybe we're back to a sunny. Yeah, it's on, guys. For anyone here who does not believe in geoengineering, it's on the CIA website. So if you don't believe in that now, then please go somewhere else off this channel. And with all due respect, get out, this isn't the platform for yourself. Chemtrails were geoengineering. That's 5 years ago. I'll give it 2 years. I'll be generous. It's on the CIA.gov website, folks. 2016, John O'Brien at the Council on Foreign Relations announced geoengineering. So if you don't believe that, find a different platform, with all due respect. I'm open-minded, but if you don't believe that, sorry guys. Mom potato. I don't care, people. Yeah, I'm past the crazy part too. It's about 1,750. Never see chemtrails, Maui. But back in, you never see chemtrails in Maui? Well, it's pretty funny, because in Hawaii, that's where Monsanto, that's where their headquarters is. Not that many people know about that. And they do a lot of experiments out there. A lot of experiments in Hawaii, because they need that climate. Not that many people talk about that. Fluoride. My tap water is so bad. You turn on the tap water, folks. Oh, I need light. You turn the tap water on, the smell of chemicals are horrible. And guys, all filters are not created equal. I repeat, all filters, back to the light. All filters are not created equal. So it's important to know. Like, I have in Jersey here in the sticks, some people get their water from the well. So it's important to know you could have your water tested. In Jersey, we could go to a local, like a community college. Go boy, ups, ups. Julia, it's unbelievable how many people are still asleep. is, and it's the rate that we're going. Like, this isn't something that could just keep on going on. And this is just my opinion. YouTube. I mentioned this a few days ago. Look at the socialists, and just look at New York City as one state, and look at all the laws that they have passed since the Dems have been in charge. And it's going to get worse. Like I said, do I see a civil war in the future? Yes, but many years from now, just to be on record, I do. But many years. It's just going to be segregated like it is now. People in blue states, people who are patriots, they're moving out. New Jersey people, Tennessee, Florida, West Coast, going to Utah. But eventually, you know, I know we had to focus. We got to take it day by day. But a lot of people are talking about after Trump. What happens after Trump? Right? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. But so I'm not going to say it's going to be a landslide in the next election, because again, anything is possible. But the rate that we're going now, keep your fingers crossed, it looks like a landslide. But again, anything is possible, folks. But after Trump, that's the part that gets pretty scary. Not scary. I'm not, you know, I hope none of you guys are scared of any. I'm not scared of anything. Concern and scared are two different things. What's up, Al? Mike Lee, your name again. I emailed you a video, military. And that's another thing. Have you guys heard about the disease going around? Good boy. The deer. There's so much shit going on, folks. Get out of major cities. Correct. You do not want to be a sitting duck, though. Like, you don't want to be on like a whole bunch of land. Trust me, you don't want to be on a whole bunch of land and have like four family members, a couple carloads of, God forbid, a couple carloads of thugs. And this is, guys, this is a shit hit the fan situation. You know, a couple carloads of thugs come up. You know, you're done. That's why I said it's very important to. You don't have to like every single neighbor, but everybody's good at something. Zombie deer. Yes, zombie deer disease. Correct. Now it's in Pennsylvania. That's my backyard, folks. Zombie deer disease. There's a test that the latest test, this is a government test, so out of 5 chimps, obviously you guys know our DNA and chimps are very similar, but out of 5, 2 of them, just from touching contaminated meat, got contaminated. So this is huge, guys. I don't know if you guys know about zombie deer disease. On my main channel, I did multiple videos on it, probably like a year ago, but now it's picking up speed. Not only in America, it's in South Korea, of all places. The scary part is, it takes years to show any symptoms, years. So it kind of lays dormant in the individual or other primates. So if you're walking a dog, and the dog sniffs some deer poo, he could become infected. So that's pretty alarming. Zombie deer disease. Don't eat deer meat. That sucks. Or have it tested. There's multiple sites you could go on and check your state out. Like, it started in the Colorado area, like the heartland of America. Go figure, right? Perfect place for something like that to start. Q is false. False. My lips are frozen. Q is a false prophet. Just saying. I have nothing against Q. I have nothing to lose. Q is not my God. I believe a lot in Q. That's a lot. Everyone who is against Q, you have to do a reality check. Again, guys, I don't care what you are, left, right, Democrat, whatever. You know how blunt Trump is. And if the mainstream media, if they're against it, that pretty much is telling you it's the truth. Or, you know, Q is a conspiracy to mainstream. That should tell you something. At the same time, so many people were never in that position of no, this is the first time that we've ever received our news like this. So a lot of people get upset because something might not become true, or it might seem like you're being deceived. But you have to understand, Q is not just for us who are awake. Q is for everybody. It's called a PSYOP. It's a PSYOP. The people who are deep state, they're just as much on Q as we are. Refreshing, because they're watching their back. It's a PSYOP. That's what it is, folks. And you have to be very patient. It's like a stakeout. Things just, you know, if you're a cop, people see, you can watch cops and it looks like police chases and very excitement. But meanwhile, you could be on a job, on a shooting for your whole entire shift doing paperwork. So that's how I feel about Q. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I'm taking not against Q. It's just a good source for info. But I see a lot. Yeah, 100%. That's what it is. It's meant to be a PSYOP. Correct. Because the bad people are watching and the good people are watching. That's exactly what it is, a PSYOP. And there are, trust me, there's a lot of curveballs in the PSYOP. But there's a lot of truth. 100%. Yeah, only Jesus do we trust, put away flesh and children. And everyone always asks, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in aliens? You know, what's the definition of God? What's the definition of a God? A lot of people say technology is a form of God. Technology, guys, could get real deep, and people who are very Catholic or very Christian-like, they could really get offended by that, and that's not my intent. I am a man of God, and I do believe in God. But that being said, I'm open-minded, and you just got to take a lot of things with a grain of salt and really do your homework. Spiritual wisdom. I like that. They even came out and said, who started Q? And people still, who started Q? Yeah, I've seen multiple videos, Darlene. I've seen multiple, and they're all debunked. In my YouTube, this is my opinion. Wake up tomorrow getting sued. Yeah, all debunked, Darlene. all debunked. What does Elon Musk say about us? We are already a form of a cyborg. Wait until 5G, guys. And that's not for this video. That's for a different video. If you guys live out, the largest smart city is in San Diego, California, in the States. The largest smart city. They already started putting technology here where I am right now that has to do with smart technology. And again, that's for a different video. And they're not even telling you, folks. Zombie deer now kind of sound like a mad cow. It is, yeah, Mikey. It's a form of it's kind of like a form of mad cow. But the alarming part is, again, this is a disease that stays dormant for years. So if you're, like I said, you're walking a dog, or if you're just out in the woods, and like I said, it could stay dormant for years. Mark, do you think all human being in the spiritual world are a spiritual being in the human world? Whew. Mark, a couple days ago, there's an anniversary. She passed away from breast cancer. She was 4 years old. She was sick for 2 years. I've read numerous books. Out of all the rabbit holes, folks, that's probably like number one, probably it doesn't matter religion, race, creed. The main question is what happens when you pass, right? I wish I had the answers, just like everybody else. We're all gonna pass someday. But there's enough information out there for people, if you want to know. There's enough information out there. That's why again, not to sound, I'm more of a spiritual person, not so much a single God, and a lot of people get disrespected by that, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. I respect your opinion, but I am more of a spiritual person. I shit you not. That was 2 years ago. I saw that. Military choppers hit my ranch for about 3:30 hours on Saturday. What the hell are military choppers doing on your ranch? Alright, not fiction. What do you think? What do you think, the bud? I don't understand. Mama potato, to each his own. We're all responsible for our own walk. Yes, ma'am. Correct. Here. Go, boys. Good boy. Here. And hey, there's a possum in there. Good boy. Here. Here. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Down. Sorry, guys. Get down. Down. My dog, he's gotten sprayed multiple times last summer from a skunk. Here. Guys, religion, that's like a real fine line, because you know, you got to do your own research. And some people go to church, and that's fine. That's fine. I feel you don't have to. I mean, it's so corrupt, guys. If you're listening right now, it's so damn corrupt. You're going to go to church every Sunday, give your money out. And again, if you do, that's fine. I have lots of family that go to church. But just my opinion, I feel you don't have to go to church to, everything's corrupt. Look at the Vatican, period. Do your homework with the Vatican. Very, very, very interesting, Mark. You said that with the being without cash. China's like that too. Yeah, I did see that. Sorry, I didn't understand the first message, Mark. China, guys, people, and if you want to, you know, here in the States, you could buy somebody a sandwich. You could put, you know, at a red light in the city, you could give them a couple bucks when they're holding up their sign. In China, it's all cashless. You scan their little tag. These are homeless people, folks. People on the street, you scan their tag. I'm sorry, Mark, I misunderstood that question, but yeah, I am aware of that in Norway. And 5G, it's all military, folks. Look at the fine print. It's being deployed. That's military terminology. 5G is military. Look into it. Mom Potato, I don't believe in religion. Religion is corrupt. I believe in the Creator and our Savior Christ. Amen. You hit the nail on the head, Mama. 100% with you, Mama. Mom Potato. I'm a firm believer in a God. And that's the thing, guys. Like, I'm bringing flat earth into it because Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan and was asked about this question. And his reaction, I'm going to be doing a video about that, Joe Rogan was not expecting that reaction. And Joe Rogan actually changed the topic because Elon was sitting on it for too long. So, for the record, I am not a flat earther, but I do not believe in America's favorite Nazi, Wernher von Braun. Do your own research about space. Period. A lot of China was like a beta test for most of the technology. And guys, like, from being in law enforcement and saying that we live in a police state, like, the technology, you guys cannot even, you guys know everybody's being tracked by cell phones, but you guys just can't comprehend the amount of tracking that they do. Not just the government. I'm talking about police departments. Not all. It goes by budget. I worked my police department was bailed out by the state of New Jersey. So we had all the money from the state of Jersey. You guys, like, forget 5G for a second. I'm going to end it with this. Like, 5G and smart cities, they're connected, all right? So I guarantee you, if I start uploading, I'll do a video about this probably tomorrow, because I took pictures today. I went around, and they've been doing a lot of work around here with wires and with different technologies. There are sensors now. This is my area. There are sensors now on every single street light. Now, what are sensors? Sensors for weather, cameras. Every single street light in my area has a camera on it. Every single street light. Think about that. They're becoming smart cities, and they're not telling anybody. The biggest smart city, though, in the States, it's in California. Anna, got kicked out of your channel, refreshed. Welcome back, Anna. I'm about to leave. Book of Enoch. I love history because it's not what we were taught, and you know, imagine being lied to your whole life. A lot of people don't like history, but I do. Like, you're lied to your whole entire life, and again, it's not everything's a lie, but almost everything. And it just makes me, you know, more interested in that topic. Speaking of police, I'm about to have police here. Talked to my military son yesterday. He said, prepare. Yeah. I spoke about that to Arlene, remember, a few days ago? And then a month ago, I put out it was like my last live chat on my main channel. And I'm not one to put out dates or timelines, but in 2019, I said that we will be rocked by something. Again, I don't know the answer, but I know for a fact that we will be rocked. It could be cyber, anything. And then yesterday, I read that Warren Buffett article to you guys. And you know, you got to watch the elites. You got to watch where they're moving, you know, where they're at, and just stay informed. All right, guys, I am going to go defrost my hand right now. I still have like a 15-minute mile hump, at least. Jose, welcome. How are you? All right, guys and girls and guys, I will see you later. Thank you for the chat. Welcome, Jose, and any other people. Like I said, I'm gonna go defrost my hand right now. I still have like a 15-mile hump back. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys later.